video lesson. Now if you're anything like me, this is what your sock collection looks like, and to be honest it's only a small part of it. Now until last week, the way I organised my sock archive, which is a male term in fact, was sort of like this. And there we go. This has obviously disadvantages in that it's a mess. I can never find the pair of socks I might think I could remember having some time. So it's really always a case of just taking the top pair of socks and going with that. Now, is there a better way of doing this? Of course there is. Let's just put this old-fashioned sock archive away, find a couple of demonstration socks, and let's see what we can do in the way of folding and archiving. Now, halves and thirds. So halfway over and then into thirds. Nice and tight. And with a bit of luck it should stand up. The same with this one, slightly thicker pair. And thirds. And there we go. Now that is the basis of what we're going to do. There's a little something I prepared earlier, so that when I put these in, we see the obvious advantage of, well, I can see what I have, then I can select the pair I want. Now, this box isn't quite optimal. Ideally, it would have been a little bit lower so that the top of the socks was just flush with the surface, flush with the edge. But it shows you how to do it. Now, let's move on to trousers, because I know you've probably got heaps of pairs of trousers. And if you're anything like me, this is the sort of principle you had for archiving them. So unless you remembered where you had them, you probably couldn't find them in a hurry. Now, the same principle applies for folding the trousers. Take a pair, and you could just say halves and then go thirds, like that. Problem here is you want to try to go for a uniform width, so fold in any extras there, then go halves. And now which side should you go with your thirds? I prefer to put the busiest bit so that that comes inside, so that what you have once you've folded it is nice and flush like that. So let's do one there, let's do another pair, halves, and then third. Now if I was a clever Japanese woman, these would be standing up like everyone's business. There, I'm quite a beginner here, but if I take the bit I've already prepared and insert these into that, there we go. Suddenly we have a trouser archive just like this. So whether I'm after my Ironheart corduroys or my Huntsman wool trousers, I can see easy as that where they are. And the good thing about it is that it takes me about 15 seconds to fold up the trouser and reinsert it once I've worn it. Pretty good, eh? And my cupboards are all folded and nice now. So if I only come up with a good solution regarding jackets and proper shirts, that would really have me sorted. Okay, job done.